Boys, we are back with another video. This will be the fourth video I released this week because there's been so much content that I've been wanting to show you guys, okay? We're going to get into some news, but the sad thing is also comes with a great thing. You guys all know that Lance Reddick, the passing of Lance Reddick, who was our voice actor for Commander Zavala, as well as voice actor for various other characters in the gaming industry, and even out of the gaming industry. So, he's being replaced. May he rest in peace. I mean, I ain't never going to forget coming home after finding out that he had passed away and seeing everybody in the tower. I sat there myself for a couple of, at least 10, 15 minutes, just reminiscing about how long I spent with this man, video game wise. It was a great experience. He was a great voice actor, but the game needs to move on with the voice actor. And although I am sad to see him go, they said he will keep his lines in the game until we run out of voice acting lines. But they do have to recast him. And in my opinion, I couldn't be happier than who they chose. So let's get into it. Earlier this year, we lost Lance Reddick, the English voice actor for the Commander Zavala. Lance's iconic performance led us through some of the most intense moments of Destiny history, and his impact on our community and Bungie as a whole will never be forgotten. Today, we announced that the prolific television, film, and voice actor Keith David will be taking over the role as Zavala in his final shape and beyond. We are thrilled that Keith has accepted the role and is honored to be working with him as we continue to share Zavala's story. So if you guys don't know who Keith David is, he was a voice actor in Modern Warfare 2. He was a voice actor in Halo. He was a voice actor in Saints Row 2 and multiple other Saints Rows. You guys probably heard his voice before. Play this video that he just uploaded on his Twitter, talking to the Destiny community about how he feels about Lance and how he feels like he will go forward with the role as Zavala here.
Hi, I'm Keith David, and I am honored to continue the great work of Lance Reddick as Zavala. One of the great qualities of Zavala that really attracts me is his integrity and his sense of family. And I thought that Lance captured that wonderfully. And it is my intention to continue that work and to continue to bring that kind of integrity to the role. To all the fans, thank you for your support. Thank you for welcoming me into this family. Let's just continue to make this a great experience. Thank you.
And here's a small little snippet of all the characters he's voice acted in different video games and shows that you've probably have watched.
I got friends on the other side. No, I'm not the other anything. I'm me. My kind have no names, but you humans call me Goliath. Is this how you protect and serve? Who made you God, little man? Not that gun, not that uniform, nothing. Madam Presidentress, I'm President of America, which is basically the world, but you didn't hear it from me. His name is Todd Chevez. He's the most given man the world has ever known. My friend's trust is not the issue today, Spartan Locke. It is my trust you must earn. You can keep your fucking pride and die right now, or you can be a man and walk away. You don't end up hitting the damn thing, and it makes you look like an ass.
Okay, now moving on to that, let's get to some good news. So now, next season, we will be getting the exotic mission Rotator. They talked about this in the TWAB that just released a couple minutes ago. Let me know what you guys think about it. I was reading it and put it in the comments below. Basically, the only notable thing in this TWAB is this is going to be the TWAB video for the week. So, with Season 22 right around the corner, we wanted to peel back the curtain on some new details about the exotic mission Rotator. Let's start with the goals. A home for seasonal exotic missions after the year has passed and placed where over time we can bring back fan-favorite exotic missions back from the past. A source of seasonal exotic mission weapons and associated catalysts, a new and consistent source of legacy of seasonal rewards. To support these goals, and so that we can continue to add content to this Rotator in the future, we need to create rules and modify how these activities and the rewards work. Exotic weapons entering the plays will become craftable. Each mission features a normal and legendary difficulty. Each mission features a pool of legacy seasonal rewards, armor, and craftable weapons that have thematic overlap with the associated mission. Mission dialogue and narrative move forward after each activity completion and reset after all dialogue sets have been played. Legacy triumphs cannot be progressed. That's fine. Move forward. I'm just glad we're getting the weapons back. Who really cares about triumphs these days? Below is the list of exotic missions and their associated rewards that will be available starting in Season 22. These missions will rotate weekly, continuing throughout the Lightfall year and beyond. We will be adding exotic missions that launch during Lightfall season in rotation with the final shape, and you can expect more additions to follow. I'm glad we're starting with these, but in my opinion, if I was in charge and I wanted to start this new layout of missions, exotic mission rotators with a bang, we would have had 0 Hour, Whisper, Hawkmoon, and Presage. All of them. Or just 3 of them. We just need Whisper and Presage. I mean, Whisper and 0 Hour. That's all we need. But if we could have a craftable version of Whisper and Outbreak is already amazing. Imagine what it could be now. Whisper is already, it needs a buff. I ain't gonna say it's already amazing. I was just doing King's Fall the other night, and people were mentioning that the Whisper is only good in this specific rotation. But anyway, we move. Prestige would be the first one coming back. The exotic weapon in his Dead Man's Tail, now craftable with a brand new trait pool. The armor and weapons are from Season of the Chosen. So you'll be able to get these weapons from the Opulent and Season of the Chosen. Well, you'll be able to get... The first mission that they will be bringing back is Prestige. It will be coming with Dead Man's Tail as the exotic, and it will be craftable with brand new perks. The armor and weapons you'll be getting are from Season of the Chosen. You'll be able to get Nezarec Whisper, Bump of the Night, Tears of Contrition, Howl of Denial, Fire Fright, and Without Remorse. For the opulent weapons, you'll also be able to get Austrager, Drang, Beloved, Callous Mini Tool, Eldian, and the Eldian Pursuit armor. So some things that you should probably look out for. Howl of Denial, great trace rifle. Bump of the Night, great rocket launcher. Austringer, great PvP hand cannon. Drang, great PvP sidearm. Callous Mini Tool, great PvP and PvE. SMG, Beloved, great PvP sniper rifle. So great. Move on. For you to be able to access though, you will need access to Beyond Light and Season of the Chosen. Or I apologize. The next mission coming back will be Box Obscura, coming with Dead Messenger, which will be craftable with an additional trait. The weapons and armor that you will be able to get from this mission is Explosive Personality, Recurrent Impact, Under Your Skin, Sweet Sorrow, Thoughtless, and Peace of Mind, along with the Tusk Allegiance armor set. But you will need to have access to Witch Queen or Season of the Risen to access this activity. That's the weapons that I would recommend that you look for. Explosive Personality, great GL. If you don't have the GL from Val, great GL. Recurrent Impact, pass. Under Your Skin, great bow. Sweet Sorrow. I can't remember. Sweet Sorrow is the auto rifle. Either way, the post rifle from this is really good for PvP. Thoughtless is a great sniper rifle if you don't have access to Izanagi. If your exotic stat is already full, you can roll it with Overflow and Firing Line, or you can, if you're raid encounters, but if you're in solo content, you can do Overflow and Focus Fury. So great snipers. You try them, look out for them if you can. Now moving on to the next one. The next one is Seraph Shield. We have this now, but we had this last year before Witch Queen went away, and this is what we're going to talk about. So Revision 0 is the weapon. The weapons you'll be able to get from this activity is Fire and Forget, Shipwide Canary, Disparity, Pass of Leaf Resistance, Judgment of Kulgaroth, and Retrofit Escapade. Along with the Iclos weapons of the hand cannon, the SMG, the sniper rifle, and the shotgun. And you'll also be able to get the Warm Minds Avatar armor set. So, weapons I would say to look out for here. Retrofit Escapade, Pass of Least Resistance. Even though double special is getting nerfed to where you won't get as much heavy, it's still probably going to be usable. So, trace rifles are always going to be good. Iclos SMG, one of the best PvE SMGs to this day. Really good SMG. That's about it. For weapon crafting rewards, the first completion. Oh, I'm sorry, let me go back. This requires you have to have access to Witch Queen or Season of the Seraph for you to get this. Each exotic mission that enters the Rotator will feature the same reward behavior. First completion of the mission, normal or legendary difficulty, will reward the exotic deep sight weapon associated with the mission. Extracting or dismantling this deep sight weapon will grant them a pattern. Each completion of the normal or legendary version of the exotic mission will award an intrinsic upgrade that can be used in the crafting of the exotic weapon. Each completion of the legendary version of the exotic mission will award a catalyst upgrade for the crafted exotic weapon. So, it's basically like what it is now. You run through, get the deep sight, and then when you do it on legend mode, you guys know the rule. You do the normal version to get the gun, and then you do the legendary version to get the catalyst. Same old, same old. Okay, moving on. Armor and weapon rewards. The normal and legendary versions of this mission will have separate weekly reward lockouts. Weekly mission rewards are one guaranteed deep sight weapon that has not had its pattern unlocked, and then one armor piece that has not already been obtained based on your current class. If all weapon patterns and armor have been attained for the mission and rotation, a random world drop will be rewarded. On every completion, you will receive an additional weapon for the mission's weapon pool. However, this weapon will have no knockout guaranteed on deep sight behavior. The weapon can roll deep sight, it just won't be guaranteed. It'll be a random chance. Alongside the mission rewards, there's also weekly challenges. This weekly challenge will have the same armor and weapon pool as the exotic mission, which is in rotation. The challenge rewards will output at pinnacle power and will prioritize the rewards in the following order. 1 guaranteed deep sight weapon that has not already been unlocked. If weapon patterns have all been unlocked, the challenge will reward an armor piece that has not been obtained based on your current class. If all weapons and patterns and armor has been obtained in rotation, for the mission and rotation, the change will output a random weapon and armor. So, moving up here, we're going to talk about this. Random world drops. I hope this next season they increase the drop rate of random world drops or like less. They don't wait. They need to wait the new world drops a bit more because I still don't have I think I've gotten maybe like 15 battle scars to drop out of the 2 seasons it's been here, and none of them has been the role that I want. I've got a couple of the new sidearms that I like. I've been using mine with Frenzy, Golden Tricorn, the Sununa S16. Love this thing. If you guys get it, try it out. So I hope if they don't increase the drop rate, at least we got a good play to farm weapon drops. But if you really need it, then at this point you gotta play the game, bro. Because sometimes the guns drop, sometimes they don't. So we'll see. Moving on. Additionally, the exotic mission gives a bonus progress for the genealogy quest from Xur. 4 points for completing it on normal difficulty and 7 for legendary. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Overall, this is really good. I was very much worried on whether or not this is going to be worth it for the people that already have the weapons. It seems like they're figuring it out. I really do hope that 0 Hour in the Whisper mission comes back, because if we can get craftable versions of those exotics, that'd be great, because Whisper needs some help and Outbreak can literally only get better. So we shall see. Outbreak is already in a great spot, but if it can get better, who am I to be upset about it? Nobody to be upset about it. I would love to have those missions back. The one that I'm actually fairly excited about here is Presage, because DMT really needs a buff. It needs some new perks. It needs something to like give some oomph, like maybe like keep away or something to make it give it some oomph, basically. Because the only one that I've been using in PvE is Vorpal, and that's it. So I don't even use my PvP one anymore because I don't use it in PvP. So I hope this gives us some new oomph. I'm interested in what they do to Vox Obscura. They said there's only 1 additional trait, unless that's the origin trait, which I don't think it will be. I'm pretty sure origin trait's already been out then, but who knows? I honestly don't know. We shall see though. Hope you have a great one. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Be easy, stay safe, and remember, stay spooky.